and their carceration at the YCTC for that purpose. The reason we are taking them to YCTC is because we do not have a CPU at Muthaiga. Can take plea after a week in Thursday next week.
Yes, Your Honor. Much objection to deferring the plea so that the state can have time to ascertain the age of the young people. Even though, Your Honor, the young people are traveling on their travel documents, to wit, the Somalia passports, which state the age of the children, as correctly pointed out, to be 17 and 14. But since this is the state with the instruments to establish age and all that, we are not objecting. Your Honor, my concern is when my learned friend mentions YCTC, which is imprisonment at committee maximum prison, I think that's where that facility is. The one she's calling YCTC should be Youth Correctional Center at committee. That we would be opposing vehemently, that the young people are taken to that facility, because this, for the information of the court, these are young people, very young. They are actually here trying to visit their relatives and also find out how the environment looks like in the country and determine whether they want to go to school here. Your Honor, these are not criminals. They are not even anywhere near criminals. It would be extremely detrimental and against the Children's Act if these particular persons before you were to be subjected to the hard conduct and behavior of the people at committee maximum prison YCTC section that are undergoing correctional activities. And then the uncle auntie should be able to deposit the appropriate bond, appropriate, surety is needed by this court to produce them. Your Honor, this matter, we have been brought here because of a football match where competing interests of young people has resulted to the duo, trying to outsmart their opponents by use of bad tricks. These are not children we can put in the, in line of criminality. These are, we can say they are children in conflict with the law because of the circumstances they found themselves in on that day. I urge this court to rise up to the occasion to reject the request to take them to committee maximum prisons. Your Honor can allow a plea taking to be deferred. We have no issue. Your Honor, I plead with the court to return the children to their uncle and auntie, and they are in this court, so that they can be produced before this court at a date this court will direct. And I'm also aware from my law practice for a long time that there is facilities like Gigiri police station that also have holding facilities for children, and in the worst case scenario, if the court is not convinced or moved to hand over the children to their relatives, then these children should be taken to a more friendly, in fact, if there was, until they're Muslims, if there was a Muslim center, a mosque center, that could be a more ideal. Taking them to, I'm sorry I'm repeating, but taking them to committee prison would be a serious misstep, Your Lordship, Your Honor, and I have already mentioned that they are seeking to have access to education and good life, so it will not be proper that they are taken to. So in the worst case scenario, Your Honor, once this court has made its own inquiry, and once my learned friend from the OTPP confirms, then these children can be taken to the parents and or the Gigiri police children holding rooms, not committee on. It is not, it's unfortunate that we can unintentionally radicalize children in a committee maximum correctional center. And I plead with the court to be observant and cautious in its directives of that sense. Yeah, I think that's all, Your Honor.
The IU can fast track the age assessment and the interviewing by the children officer.
Passports.
Yes, Your Honor, they do. Cannot confirm. Children have passports, yes. Yes, Your Honor, they're before court.
Do they have the identification documents?
Yes, Your Honor, they can avail the documents subject to whether they have now and the answer is there. They can provide the ID. Kwa gari ama nyumbani? Then we can have the direction.
And are they related? You've talked of only two people. Are the two subjects related?
Yes, Your Honor. My information is they are staying with the auntie who is in court.
What's their...
Information is they are children of a sister of the persons in court.
So they're siblings?
Yes, they are siblings. The other one is as you know from the of the same system.
The IO is in court, Your Honor. He has.
Are you able to tell me what's their relation? That is, that I could tell from the passports they're not. Do they have any blood relation?
They come from different parents, so we can just associate that.
Okay. As far as before the duty court for a preliminary inquiry.
On Thursday.
It's next week.
2nd of October 2025. In the meantime, the subject be held at Gigiri CPU until directions on
Family,
if any.
family is allowed to access the minors. Thank you. Now, we mentioned this sometimes, the police are very strict. Much appreciated. Thank you.
So the matter to be mentioned before the duty court for a preliminary inquiry. On Thursday. Which date is it?
No, it's next week.
2nd of October.
2nd of October 2025. In the meantime, the subject be held at Gigiri CPU. For the passports, they will remain under the custody of the court administrator
Yes, sir.
until directions on
Yes,
bail bonds, if any.
family is allowed to access the minors.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, we mentioned this sometimes, the police are very strict.